My name is Brett Wolter. I'm a senior, and I've taken AP Calculus, AP American Government, AP Statistics, AP Biology, and AP Psychology.
My name is Emily Hebron. I'm a junior at Marquette University, majoring in biomedical sciences.
My name is Mr. Green. I'm a math teacher here. I'm also a proud Bronco graduate, and I teach AP Calculus right now.
My name is Holly Rogera. I'm a senior and I've taken most of the AP classes.
I'm Cassie Goodrich. I am a freshman at Marquette University, and then I'm studying exercise physiology, and I'm in the pre-admittance for the doctoral physical therapy program.
My name is Elaine Allen, and I teach AP Biology.
I have taken AP courses because I wanted to be prepared for college.
I would say a lot of the reason I took the AP classes I did was so that I could have a little more background information in college. I could be more prepared, and I think I've found them my most rewarding classes.
It's kind of a different experience because you get to go into that college kind of setting.
I really liked all the AP classes I took. For me in high school, it was all about the college credit. But once I got into the classes, I found that I learned a lot, and I really liked the challenge they provided.
When I was taking AP courses, they were a lot of work, but they were definitely worth it. They helped me learn how to study for college courses.
I'm really glad that I took them because now at this point I do know how to study, and it's taken a lot of weight off of coming in my freshman year for college because I already know how to get ready for tests and how to prepare.
College professors don't want the superficial A-leads to be, they want to know why. And that level of knowing why is something that a lot of high school classes don't normally take you to.
It gets much deeper than that, and you really have to be able to analyze and go above and beyond that and hit those higher order thinking skills.
I think one of the biggest questions is what is expected of me as an AP student.
Some of the challenges are just adjusting to the difference in expectation.
From day one, expecting them to function at this level for the entire year.
And in an AP class, it really comes down to test scores and essay writing, and on a higher level than some of the other classes.
Talking with students who have previously taken AP Chemistry, one of the things that they talk about is they feel their AP courses did a better job of preparing them for college than any of their other courses, because of the types of expectations that their teachers placed on them.
One of the biggest challenges with AP courses is finding enough time to get everything done and doing it well enough that you understand.
So there are 24 hours in a day, so it's not having extra time to do those things, but just making the most of your time that you do have. So it's not maybe studying longer, but studying smarter.
It's supposed to be hard, and that's something that I wasn't used to, and it's nice to be challenged, and you want to be challenged. And when you get to the college level, all your classes are going to be challenging.
The opportunity to take them in a block setting where you have an hour and a half a day, which I think is really beneficial.
It gives students a great opportunity to do college level work while they're still in high school, so they're still in their comfort zone of living at home with their parents and knowing their friends, knowing the lay of the land in high school, but getting exposure to that really difficult, challenging work that many students aren't exposed to until they actually get to college when they're out of that comfort zone.
Maybe teachers are still a little bit more accessible than they might be in college, but the workload is at that level, and so students are exposed to that.
The teachers are certainly excellent. That is one thing that I will say. They know their courses really well, and they really structure the classes, so even though you are essentially taking a college course, it is very manageable, I think, if you are dedicated to your work and if you put the time into it that is required of essentially a college course class that you're taking in high school.
I think colleges and universities really look at the kinds of coursework that students are taking in high school.
Taking an AP level class in high school, it can separate them perhaps from other students. The more you take, the better you could potentially be in the eyes of colleges. Again, it's such a competitive world now just to get into the colleges. I know some of my best and brightest students, they still struggle to get into college. It's another thing that could separate them. The more they take, the more opportunities they have to take those classes here. It can just be beneficial to them in the future.
The AP credits ultimately meant less classes I had to take in college, which was less money I had to pay. I actually graduated a whole year early So I basically saved an entire year's worth of tuition just off my AP classes at Union Grove High School.
I have enough credits to start out my college career as a sophomore, which could potentially save about $25,000 in tuition and expenses if I graduate in 3 years.
The AP courses definitely help anyone when it comes to time management and taking on those bigger challenges that come just sort of naturally in adult life in any context.
I think that if kids are going to tech school, if they're going into the workforce straight after high school rather than going to a four-year university, they still should be in those AP classes.
The higher level thinking skills that you develop would also come in handy in any job that you work.
The work or time that has to be put into it, because as long as you do it, it'll help you build that perseverance that you're going to need all throughout the rest of your life. So you might as well get started now and work hard.
If you're thinking about taking an AP course, you should definitely follow through and take it. It's very worthwhile.
I would say go for it. It's your best bet. Even if you don't get the grade that you're used to, you're better prepared. It's going to help you down the line, and I think it's a great experience.
If you're thinking about taking an AP course, take it for understanding, not for your class rank.
My biggest piece of advice would be to talk to students who've already taken that class and hear about what it's like from the students, because we teachers will always give our perspectives of what the expectations are and what to expect, but really it would be wise to talk to students who've been through those experiences and know exactly what they're like, and they'll give very honest feedback about what to expect.
I would tell any student thinking about taking an AP course that they have to be ready for the work and the time commitment, but as long as they're willing to put forth everything they have, they're definitely gonna grow as a person, and they'll probably be better for it at the end of it.